Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video, still kind of in my regular setup, but I'm just going to be talking directly to the camera. This isn't scripted or anything. I was going to do a live stream about it, but I feel like I just want to get it done, and I don't really have time to like learn all the live stream stuff, so hopefully this will be a little bit unfiltered, but also it's not a live stream. So I've been away for quite a while, almost 2 months, maybe 3 now, and I haven't really been making any Ready Set Life content or kind of I'm concentrating it on the back of my mind, but I haven't really been fully kind of dedicated to it. So I kind of feel like I have to, you know, it's been so long and I kind of didn't really say anything about it. So I feel like I have to address it a little bit, just to kind of be authentic to you guys. I want my audience to know where I am and kind of what's going on with me. I think it's kind of, I don't know, maybe disrespectful is the wrong word, but I think it's not really good to just kind of disappear, and then, you know, it kind of shows that I'm not really reliable. So I've been feeling a little bit guilty about that. But the truth is that I've been doing kind of some things for myself in the background. I got a job. Yeah, I have a new 9-to-5, so I am no longer a full-time financial coach. I have full intention to keep doing this YouTube channel. I'll probably put this on Instagram too, so keep doing Instagram and all of that. But for the moment, yeah, I've kind of changed life directions, I guess, or kind of changed things around. And I've kind of been, I don't know, struggling is the wrong word, but there's kind of this thing when you start a business, and you know, everybody's really excited that you took this big risk, and like I totally went all in, quit my regular 9-to-5 and kind of did the financial coach thing, and I don't know, I think it's okay to switch directions, and that's kind of weird to figure out. I don't know, I need to kind of get my words together. I've been feeling a little bit guilty, or feeling like I would be judged for going back. Do you know what I mean? Because there's all this kind of celebration and this big, you know, oh, I wish that I could do that too, and all of this stuff when you are kind of doing your own thing, and you know, it's working. I have subscribers, I have all these things, but number one, financial coach, I was broke. It's not great. I had kind of like, I don't know, I think I had like 6 months or more of expenses to kind of go off of, and then of course, you know, it slowly like runs out a little bit, and then I feel there's kind of that extra layer of feeling a little weird about it, because I'm supposed to be telling you what to do with your money, right? I'm supposed to be doing all the right things and saying, you know, like this, you know, budget this way, and then that will maybe work for your life and things like that, and here's all these tips and tricks, where on the inside I'm struggling financially. So that was an extra layer of like, oh geez, like I'm feeling inauthentic and like hypocritical in what I was saying, even though I knew the things that I was saying were like good things. It was just the business on the back end is not like supporting those things, and it was a whole thing. So I've kind of switched directions. I am being super honest about it. I think that, you know, it's hard to admit when things are like not really working, or like when you have to make a change like this and you've been so public about it on the other end of it. And I'm trying to give myself, you know, some grace and some, like, it doesn't mean that I was wrong for what I did, and it doesn't mean that, you know, I failed in any sort of way. Like, I've gotten a huge amount of a lot of this thing, like, because I'm going off track, but because this happened between the transition of 2019 and 2020, I've kind of had this reflection going on in my mind as well about the year of 2019 and what that's meant to me and what the business has become and what the business has kind of grown from. And I'm really proud of that stuff. I don't regret the decisions that I've made at all, but there is also this part of me that's like kind of dealing with that transition and dealing with, you know, thinking that my life would be one way and then now I've kind of switched to the other way, and trying to allow myself to be comfortable with that and to kind of just be okay with the decision that I've made and think that that's, you know, again, I haven't failed or anything like that, and you know, it's okay to switch directions, and like the thoughts that other people are having about it really shouldn't affect the way that I feel about myself and the way that I feel about the business, or that I feel about, you know, being public about it shouldn't change the way that people feel about me. So yeah, so I've tried to been doing those things. I'm gonna go back to my notes to just see if I've forgotten anything. Okay, I talked about that. Okay, so how's it going? So I have been in this new job for about 2 months now. Yeah, it's started in the end of November, and now it's January when I'm filming this, so probably about 2 months. And yeah, it's going well. I feel like, again, I'm in that transition of like dealing with all those feelings about going from one thing to the other thing. I feel like I've dealt with that a little bit. And then I'm also feeling a little bit guilty that I, again, just kind of disappeared and haven't really like talked to you about it or like done anything. So you're thinking, okay, like she said, video every Thursday, and now like she's just gone for 2 months. That's like 8 videos. Is she just like quitting? I'm not quitting, but it does mean that things are going to change, which is another reason why I'm making this video. Because what does that mean for you guys? What does that mean for, you know, I was gonna say consumers of my content? No, my audience, watchers of the videos that I make, and followers on Instagram and things like that, that are, you know, that want and use my content as an audience. So obviously my time is going to be a bit split now. I don't have a lot of time to work on the business now. I do work a 9-to-5 full-time job. So things will change a little bit. I don't have the time to make videos every week, I don't think. It does take me quite a while. All of my videos are heavily researched and scripted, so it probably takes me 10 to 15 hours to make a video from start to finish. And you know, when I was working full-time on the business, that was something that I could dedicate my time to. But of course now it's kind of changed, so I am going to try and start doing videos every other Thursday and just make 2 videos a month. That might suck for some of you guys, but hopefully that will be a good transition to allow me to actually have the time to do it, and then also to kind of keep up with the consistency of the content for you guys. I don't want to overcommit to too many things, but that being said, I don't want to say, you know, I will make videos every other Thursday and then like maybe that's not good. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't actually know if that's going to work with my lifestyle or not. I'm kind of gonna have to play around with it a little bit, but that's what I'm going to try and commit to at this point. Okay, and I think that might be all that I was gonna say. I guess maybe just what happens next and what things are happening next. That's basically what I wanted to say. I have just filmed. It's gonna be in the same outfit and things, so you'll know that that's the video that I filmed. It's about emergency funds, so that's that video that I had kind of already done from the last video that I did. I think the last one was, you know, millennial money or something like that, mistakes that millennials make with their money. Link it up above or whatever if I'm posting this on YouTube. And yeah, so I said at the end of that video, oh, the next video is going to be emergency funds. I actually had written the script already for that, but I hadn't made the workbook or anything like that. So that's the next video. It'll be posted, actually I'll probably post it next week, because I already have it done. But after that, it'll be every other Thursday. And then, yeah, I think I might do some more. I have a lot of other ideas, especially now that I'm back in the 9 to 5 range. I kind of have, memories are coming back to me, that kind of problems that I was having when I was a 9 to 5er, and that's kind of helped me connect to what I want my audience to be. So I'm kind of making these videos for people who are in, you know, office 9 to 5 jobs, who are like a little bit younger and a little bit like totally confused about what even to do with their lives. And I'm kind of back in that space now. So I'm having lots of ideas and things like, so for example, I negotiated my salary. I might make a video about that, and kind of how I did that, or maybe some like budget with me things, because my budget's totally turned around, of course, from going from, you know, working for myself and now having this 9 to 5 job. I have to totally rework everything like that. So yeah, I might do some, I was gonna say get ready with me. That's not what it is, like budget with me type videos. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you have any ideas about stuff that you want to see, or kind of your thoughts about the transition. Like, don't want to like open myself up to like too much hate, but I think I'm pretty confident in my decision making and what I am feeling about it. So sorry if you're, I don't know, if you don't like the decision that I've made, but that's what I'm doing. I'm happy with where I'm at in my life right now. I don't want to, one of my major priorities for 2020 is to be intentional. My word of the year is intention. I want to be intentional with my time, and part of that is being intentional with Ready Set Life, and actually making time for it and not kind of letting it go by the wayside. Because, you know, even though I'm comfortable in my 9 to 5, I still like the passion behind this business, and I still like the I don't know, what I stand for and kind of the priorities and kind of messages that I'm sending out there and that I want to do. So I want to keep up with that. And that is one of my priorities for 2020. So I have been away, but I am back, and I am not leaving anytime soon. So thanks, and until next time, I'm wishing you great financial health. Bye.